I go speak to Tough Gear. The Goon Squad. The Goonies. Tough there.
Cesargo continues to struggle with words. You have time to practice?
Maybe later?
Don't get too far ahead.
Busy now?
Cesargo understands. You hesitate because you know Cesargo will be better than you. Very well.
College is a bit of an oddity in Skyrim. Magic isn't something that's looked upon fondly here.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope. Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about something buried beneath the soil? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Eliad, Gwemmer, Daedric, not even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. No, I'm not sure that you're part of the team, Ryan.
Khajiit got your back.
This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka. And yet it's unlike anything I've ever seen. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work.
Bro is not in the right gear.
I'm afraid I must intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time. When we can avoid
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants. Technically, that is true, but I still report to the Old Merry Dominion, and I cannot ignore this situation. Don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved.
I can't wait to... I'm not gonna say anything because then it becomes premeditated.
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
Good to see you. Finally, someone useful is around. There are spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Now, if you'll excuse me...
The local Nords... You've come to the right place. I'd be happy to teach you.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Please let me out. I mean you no harm. It is good to meet you in person.
It froze time. He did.
It is good to meet you in person. I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with. I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided. We believe that your efforts should be directed towards dealing with the aftermath, but we cannot predict what that will be. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours. He was once a student here at the college. Now he is something different. I presume you refer to Onkano's distaste for the Psijic Order. The Thalmor see our order as a threat because we have power, and we will not allow them to control us. I assure you that we mean you no harm. I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something?
Jesargo regret.
Well, what is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here he is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented. Has Tolfdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject. Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed. All right then. It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
Gisargo regrets there was no chance to speak with the Sijic monk.
Need something? The Imperials think we need their laws. Winterhold belongs to Skyrim, not the Imperials, or the mages.
Take care if you're venturing too far from town. That's a bitter wind coming off the Sea of Ghosts.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over. If there's anything you... Sure thing. It's yours for a day. People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face. Make you look completely different. Do you believe that? Of course. It's all in this note. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Jezargo regrets there was no chance to speak with the Sijic monk.
Let me know if there's
Jezargo
anything
only
else.
has so much room to carry things.
Please, come home. Just come home.
Khajiit will follow.
If there's anything you need,
Why don't you
just
go
let me know.
sell something?
Why? Because I'd rather be here trying to keep my only
You've been a
brother
good
from
friend to
drinking
me.
himself to
That
death.
means something. Ha! Don't get too far ahead.
Jizargo regrets there was no chance to speak with the Sijic monk.
Need something?
Jizargo regrets there was no chance to speak with the Sijic monk. Jizargo regrets there was no chance to speak with the Sijic monk. Jizargo regrets there was no chance to speak with the Sijic monk. Jizargo regrets there was no chance to speak with the Sijic monk.
It's so good to see you again.
Jizargo regrets there was no chance to speak with the Sijic monk.
I can't wait to see who succeeds, Mirabelle. I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. It's been a pleasure. Certainly a few of my colleagues aren't quite as talented as they'd like to believe. I'm sure when the augur? Really? Well, it's certainly not my place to say anything about it. I think you'd better go see Mirabelle Irvine.
Divine smile on you, friend. So, you wish to master the arcane arts? Until next... You know, there may be a matter in which your skills could be useful. The various points of focus for magic energies around the college have become polluted and need cleansing. Very well. These specially enchanted gloves will allow you to delve directly into the focal points for these energies. Go to each focal point and remove whatever impurities you may find there. Return the gloves to me when you have finished. Please exercise caution. This is not a procedure without possible consequences.
Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard, I suppose. Still, there's always room for improvement.
Jezargo regrets there was no chance to speak with the Sijic monk.
If you have a moment, could you help me with something?
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You'll give an old man hope.
I still need some help, if you can spare the time. We're all trying to become better mages, right? Well, I need someone I can practice a few spells on. Nothing dangerous, really. Would you be willing to assist me? Well, I simply thought you might wish to help out one of your fellow mages. If that's not enough, I suppose, I have this amulet you could take.
You hesitate because you know Jezargo will be better than you. Very well.
Oh, good. I was afraid I'd have to go ask Jezargo. Now, you just stand there. Please hold
Always
still
encouraging
and don't
to see
move.
the younger generations embracing education.
There. Now Oh dear. That wasn't supposed to happen.
The college will be here for
Do
you
you
no
feel
matter
all
what.
right?
We
You
always
look
look
very,
after our own.
green. I am so very sorry. I went over this again and again, and I was sure it would have better results. It's not. It shouldn't be. And when you are, we can try this again, and I'll be sure to get it right. Huh? That sounds ominous. Are you getting yourself into even more trouble? Did you ask Mirabelle? She runs things around here after all. Until next time.
Education. Well now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the Midden, but I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you?
Still no word from your family?
No,
Underneath the college.
not expecting
It's not the nicest place.
Really?
So if you go
That
down
must be
there,
so
please
nice.
do be
I came all
careful.
the way to Skyrim just to get away from my family's expectations.
Damn, I didn't know I was muted.
So you wish to
That whole
master the
time.
arcane
Oh,
arts.
well, that's awkward. Sorry to have brought it up.
I'm motherfucking green.
Jezargo continues to struggle with walls. You have time to practice?
Maybe later. I'm sort of busy now.
Jezargo understands. You hesitate because you know Jezargo will be better than you. Very well.
My friend from college, Jezargo. Fucking roommate. I'm gonna be green forever. fishing.
Don't go setting the place on fire, okay?
Time to leave.
Experimental ass. Fucking spells. It's funny. Oh. Oh, damn.
perseverance will only lead to disappointment. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter. I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. Those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek. Indeed. And so you have come looking, though you do not know why. Like others before you, you blindly follow a path to your own destruction. The Thalmor came seeking answers as well, unaware they will be his undoing. Your path now follows his, though you will arrive too late. No, though you may be the last, the one who calls himself Unkano has sought my knowledge as well, through very different questions. Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something. It is a good path, one untrodden by many. It is a path that can save your college. I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further. You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center. So you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your Archmage.
Okay. Made a big loot for nothing. Used to be dumb looking. Whoop.
Huh?
Whoop.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented. Really? And what might that be?
You have time to practice?
Maybe later. I'm sort of busy now.
Cesargo understands. You hesitate because you know Cesargo will be better than you. Very well.
I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it. And how do you know of this? Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this. I certainly do. Since you went so far as to seek out the Augur for advice, I thought you'd be more enthusiastic. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
Holy shit. Hey guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, cause I'm feeling like I'm about to fall asleep. Yeah, so we got a lot of stuff done and a lot of nothing done on top of that, so
You know, they say knowledge is its own reward.
Good to see you. At least you. Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Yeah?
What could it mean? Return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor? Such power.
Well, looks like it's a bibbity bop. I'm gonna take a little rest. And I'll be back. I will be back in the next episode. See you guys.